Hi, I'm Ben, and I live on my 60-foot narrowboat, Curly Whirly, and I invite you to join my floating adventure. Well, good morning from a very sunny and very frosty Irthlingham. I think that's how you say it. We're just getting ready. It's just gone 6:30. We're getting ready now to start the day. So I've just done the engine checks. We're going to get the engine fired up, starting to warm it up, and then we'll be underway straight into a lock. And so we are off. It's quite a nice mooring actually, very pleasant. We discovered there's no longer any services available here, but that's fine, we didn't need anything. Woken up to a beautiful start. Yeah, it's cold, but it's beautiful out. There's a nice gentle mist rising off the water, which is very magical. There's bright sun shining, and fresh frost everywhere, which is glistening in the sunlight as it rises. We're going to see how far we can get today. Not quite sure where we're going to end up. So keep following, keep watching to find out where we stop for the night and how much ground we can cover in a day. It's a bit of a different gate. This is Upper Ringstead Lock, and as you can see there's a wheel that we need to turn to lower the sluice gate rather than it being an electric one to bring that guillotine down. We've got to spin this wheel all the way until the gate is in position before we can then open the top paddles to fill the lock. So here we are inside Upper Ringstead Lock. It was a bit of a challenge to get in because we had to negotiate somebody who was moored overnight on the lock landing, which left a small space to be able to get off and set the lock. We managed it and then had to reverse back out when the lock was ready to then line back up because the lock landing is at a bit of an awkward angle. But we managed it. We're safely in the lock, and now we're just turning that big spinny wheel again to raise up the guillotine gate so then we can pass through. So I've got to laugh, otherwise I think that I might genuinely cry. So we are at Islip Lock, and it's another guillotine gate. We've just spent about 20 minutes winding this guillotine gate down, which has taken a lot of hard work. We've been rotating round with a windlass, cranking it around, and it's just really slow. And it took till very nearly done for us to realise that there is an electric cupboard just there, tucked away in a slightly different location to the others, that's got a push button which will do it all for you electronically. So we've just spent ages trying to do something that we didn't need to do. We're all knackered now, our arms are aching. But we're sorted, filling up the lock now, so we'll be on our way through it shortly. The sun is still out, it's nice, it's warm, it's so warm I've taken off my jacket, I've just got my fleece on now. Narrowboating can be a bit weird because you can see something really far off in the distance, and normally in a car or by train you'd be there in a couple of seconds and you'd see it up close and personally. It's not quite the same on the river or the canal, because you see it and then you meander this way and that way, and you turn left and you turn right, and then suddenly you're presented with that same building or object or thing that you were looking at, only it's been about half an hour, 40 minutes. Time passes slowly and it's beautiful. So we've made it to this lovely spot in Fotheringhay. It's the grounds and the remains of an old castle. There's a few bits and pieces that you can still see, but most of it is just sort of landmarks and earthworks. But we've managed to find a spot against the side of the river, and we have managed to get some nice moorings for tonight. So we're going to have some dinner and settle in before setting off again tomorrow.